Hi, hello YouTube. It's me, Dennis Lee from the Soccer Number 10. A few members have been asking me about questions pertaining to how players break their legs. So in this video, I will try to give you some little understanding about how players actually set themselves up to break their legs. And these are just some simple little things that they do that sometimes they overlook. Okay, in this video, we're looking at a simple scenario. It's against Roy Keane tackling, I think it's Neil Pointon. I think this occurred in 1994. During 1994, Roy Keane was one of the most intimidated defenders or midfielders, strikers, so to speak. You see, Roy Keane his goals weren't just trying to take the ball from you; he was just trying to hurt you. Is there the two philosophies for Keane? He either breaks your leg, or the ball pass, or he leaves you with an injury. That's just one of Keane's philosophy. So you might be wondering, why does Manchester United keep Roy Keane? It's quite simple. In every team, you need some players or defenders who are just totally the guys who are known for their notoriousism or their villainism, so to speak. Roy Keane is this type of person. He will score goals, don't get me wrong, but it's just this. He's the hit man. His job is to get the best players off the pitch. All right, in this slide clipping, right here, subject 1, that's Keane, and here we have Neil, subject 2. Notice where Keane's leg is pointed. Notice his leg. His leg is actually pointing in this manner because Keane is focusing on, let me clear this real quick. Keane is focusing on the kicking leg. Look at how quickly he covered this distance. I want you to see the real tactics of what he's doing. This is the leg that Neil is going to use to kick. Right? This leg. This is the leg that Keane is focusing on. But I want you to notice Keane's focal point. Keane knows that this leg is going to straighten out somewhere off here. This same right leg. The same right leg right here. The knee is going to be in this point. Now, Keane is coming in with all of his weight. Right? All of his weight, and his legs is straight. So what's going to happen is Keane's leg is going to reach. Let me quickly clear this. I know this might be too theoretical for some of you guys, but I want you to understand the elements of breaking legs in soccer. Right? And the best master you can actually learn it from is Roy Keane. And I can also tell you of tips of breaking, because being a martial artist, you know what's going on in the background of soccer. Especially if you do Tai Chi. So what's going to happen is, let me allow the video to run slowly, and you see some of what I'm driving at. Let me move it quick. Okay. Stop it in motion. Right? Notice Keane's position right now. Look what happened. The ball is fired. Notice where the leg is straightened at. Sorry about that. The leg is straightened, one stick. Notice how Keane's leg is still straightened. Where it's thrusting? Right in the center. What happened is this force coming around this fast straightens the leg at a point that Keane is aware of. He knows this. Keane studied how to break people's legs. Defenders are now taking on to Keane's whole attributes. But look where Keane is focusing on, right in the center, right there. If Keane hits that point where all the forces acting, what's going to happen is, right here is just going to be like a little edge. Just like a sharp edge hitting a straight bone. Which what will be happening. And watch the whole system unravel. I'm not teaching you guys how to break your friend's legs. Notice what happened. We stopped in this tight position. Notice Keane's leg. It is still straightened. He trusts his hip. Right? Now, I'm going to actually tell you quite clearly. Notice he's gliding downward. His weight is coming downward through this angle. His weight, the force, and he's targeting this leg. If Neil did not bend right here really quickly, right here would have snapped. His leg would have snapped right there. And Keane is aware of that results because that's what he wanted. Keane also missed the knee. Keane was aiming for the knee, the vital point where he can just send this player home and end his career. Keane, he's a master of footwork and a master of foot breaker if you don't know this. So I'm not going to teach you how the dirt goes in soccer, but I want you to understand that these are things that occurs in soccer. Now, since I've also made mention to you about what Keane is trying to do, let me quickly allow you to see what happens. Notice, and let's go with the video. Notice the player, Keane has hit his face from the ball. Roy Keane has hit his face from the ball, right? While he slides under the player with his leg, hoping that he would have snapped it because the player was kicking the ball into Keane's position and Keane was trying to protect his face. Watch what happens. All these players over here, especially these players, they know what was going to happen because he was setting this guy up. Neil was being set up not knowing that he's on the soccer field being set up for the right moment where Roy Keane could just break his leg. Okay, this is a simple video, right? Hope you look at it, review it, pay attention to some of what I've said. But in order for breaking to occur in soccer, we're not going to get too theoretical. Most of this is from Wing Chun, Bruce Lee style, the Hitman style. How to actually break. There are actually 108 breaks in Wing Chun, and there are many other avenues or ways to break someone's leg. But what you need to understand is, I'm going to try to do this quick. I'm here on a crazy Mac, guys. Okay, this is someone standing. Hey, I'm not an artist, but I'm just setting the legs up. I'm using this crazy pen tool. This is supposed to be the person's knee. Not so great in anatomy, guys, but I understand the real fundamentals of breaking. If the foot is stationary, right, on the ground, notice it just looked like a string right there. And you slide at an angle 45 degrees down, you break right here. And if you slide straight at an angle here, you break right here. If the leg is stationary on the ground or is about to be stationary, breaking will occur at these angles. If you are down and you truss up anywhere under this stationary leg, being the leg is either slant, it's gonna break. Now guys, this is just for educational purpose, not teaching you guys to go out there and break your friend's legs or opponent's legs, because this is not the beauty of soccer. But I'm sharing this with you so you understand that if you're going to do your footworks and you're going to be there trying to trick your opponent, always remember that if you see a guy sliding in, try to get this leg off the ground. This leg, any leg that is focusing the point of attack, do not let it be stationary on the ground. Do not, I mean it, do not do that. Do not let this leg touch the ground. I'm going to share with you a similar video where this leg touched the ground for a player. I think it's a video in YouTube for the Ecuadorian, and the player got his leg snapped in a similar manner. Now, let me quickly, hope you see the tutorial of what I'm driving at. What I'm saying is, if your leg is on the ground, I try to be quick because we're on YouTube. If your leg is on the ground and your leg is going to touch anywhere in these areas. This is your ankle, this is your knee, whatever. This is a standing position. If the person sliding in and his leg is straight, get this leg out of the way. And here he's coming in with all the force, be it straight, directly, in this manner. Do not let the leg touch the ground, because once it's touched the ground, it forms just like a tight string. And this leg is there, and all this weight just slides straight through and break your leg.